Hey there, MuttMutt here, and well, this is MuttMutt's game room. Anyway, this has been a little bit of a greenfield experiment. We're calling it. Maybe what the U.S. should be building their cities like. Minimal vehicles. In fact, everything you see running through here pretty much is trams. Yeah, see, just that guy running back and forth. Um, but anyway, well, let's do our little what do you call it? The intro, right? There you go. Let's see here. Trying to use OBS Studio here, and yeah, okay, right. Mm. That's right, MuttMutt's game room, and I am MuttMutt. Why MuttMutt, you ask? Well, my family didn't really care for me none too much, so, well, hey, you know what? I'll own it. It's mine. So, yeah, this year has been doing a lot better. Loyalty's low. That's always happening. But you know, power plants are active. The heating plants are active. People aren't complaining that they're cold. Prisoners aren't escaping. Yeah, it's doing a lot better. Water plant's producing good. Water quality's good. Yeah, it's actually, I think it's doing pretty well. Yeah, little quirks here and there. I did have to add a couple of houses in here, mainly because, well, that's just what I had to do. But anyway, and that's weird. Anyway, so yeah, we're gotten going on there. We've got our secret police, which we don't have any agents because there's nobody with 95% loyalty. Well, we'll drop that down to 85%, you know. Right, got another police station over there with cars and grocery store, and you know, people are happy. They're fairly healthy. They've got heating, which is great compared to last year. I think last year in the game year, we'll call it, you know, there was people sitting there going, "Oh gosh, you look so cold." And yeah, she's always complaining about that. Actually, she reminds me of the matron in the movie Red Sparrow. Anyway, actually, that the same woman she was Dexter. She was the therapist in Dexter. Yeah, I watch a lot of different stuff. So there, we just had a tram pickup, and he's got all kinds of workers and students and everything else. Hopefully, he's going to be taking them over to the correct area, because if they're students, well, they're probably coming over here. And there's probably people waiting for party officials, and yep, the people just got dropped off. So yeah, it's actually looking pretty good. I did have to add some extra power. That's our main power distribution point. Then I took and you know, brought over a transformer to there and another transformer here to bring in extra power. So everybody is really pretty well happy. The one weird thing is this one here says it's huge capacity, too many connections, but if you actually see the true consumption, it's not what it thinks it is, and that's because of this building. It's modded, and well, it's got its own power connection coming in. It's using 2.93 megawatts, which, you know, yeah, it's what it is. And this is our main distribution building. They're using nothing. They've got water. They're not using it because, well, that's just what it is. Hopefully here pretty soon. Actually, no, I think that is done. So we should have cargo and distribution offices available. Yes, all right. This is a modded version. This is a large distribution office. I love it. It's amazing to work with because, well, it's just amazing to work with. Tons and tons and tons of vehicles, and yeah. Well, let's see here. Go around this way. I like to. Okay, yeah. I like to line everything up. I like to make it look good. I guess is what you'd call it. Let's go there. Yeah. And can we transfer all of our buildings over here? I don't know. I don't think so. Oh, copy task to another building. There we go. Ding! Yay! All right. No vehicles have loaded cargo. Change workplace or depot for all buildings. Yeah, that one. Well, we got to connect up a road first. At least one piece of road. We're going to use panel road. All our roads are pretty much 49 mile an hour. No. Yeah, I'll take that. And then that way when I get done, I can connect up to there and be good. Let's see, that's the large distribution office. Okay, yeah, change workplace for everybody. Yep, you're going to go over there. And there we are. All right, I like that thing. That worked out nice. Remove everything. Yeah. You got no vehicles. You got nothing else. And demolish. Yep. Gone. Okay, now we can get rid of our little dirt road here. And we can come over and we can put in a piece of panel road, connect it up into about there. I can deal with that. That's not bad. And now we can buy some more vehicles because, well, building is without power supply. Right, well, let's pause this for a second while we come over here. Electrical substation. Yeah, with a walking path. Okay, and do I have... No, those are all high voltage. Well, I've got a low voltage coming in right across there, so, hey, why don't I just get rid of that one? Cancel wires. This is a nice way to be able to get rid of that and cancel that one there and that one there, and then we'll just take and throw this guy right in here somewhere, maybe, possibly. No, yeah, yeah, that'll be fine. No, I want to turn this around. Turn this around to there. Make it nice and even, and there we go. So one interesting thing here, for anybody who does watch this or whatever at some point in time, yeah, I am a 100% Linux gamer. This is all happening on Linux. It's, yeah, complain, stop production. The heating plant. Yeah, that's okay. That's not a big deal. All right. So now we got power, and they don't care about water because there's no bathrooms or showers or anything else there. They just need power, and they're not even using it. So it's like, yeah, okay. All right. So, right. What do we got? We've got 3 vehicles. We've got... These are just all just, yeah. Okay, well, let's, we'll grab a couple more covered. Yeah, and then we need some refrigerated because, well, we've got some refrigerated foods that need to go out as well. Right, yeah, we're bringing all that stuff in. What else do we need? I can't think of really anything else right now that we're doing. You know, we've just got food products in here, food and alcohol. So yeah, we've got alcohol and food and meat. Yeah, no livestock, no need to. Yeah, okay, thank you, matron. All right, so that's weird. Okay, Alt tab over here. Let's see. Wait, yeah, no, not that. Oh, and then there's my smart speaker going off. Yeah, great. Okay. OBS. There we go. That's what I want. Select stream. Yeah. I currently don't have a stream going. Really? Aw, don't tell me this is on the wrong channel. Ah. Huh. Let's see here. Oh, refresh. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So we got one viewer. Yay, thank you. All right. Sorry about that. I'm still getting used to doing this with a live stream and everything. It's a little bit different, but you know, when I used to play before, this is kind of what I did. It was basically a live stream. I was just using OBS to record and do stuff, and you know, sometimes it's interesting to find out and see how everything works together and make it right. But anyway, vehicle type. Let's see. This guy here, yeah, covered cistern, flatbed, bed, and refrigerated. Oh, 1962. Well, does it haul more? Well, what are these ones haul? Well, we'll just go into the purchase thing. Covered. Okay, that guy, he'll haul 6.3 tons of food and alcohol. Oh, that must be cash. Dollars, yeah. Oh, yeah, Mack truck. Oh, 8.1 tons. Okay. Well, that's all right. We're good for right now. I think that's going to be okay. So what this distribution office does is pulls cargo and sends it out to my food kiosks and grocery stores and all that good stuff. And yeah, that's what the distribution office handles over here. All right. Yeah, everything's working good there. People are going to work, and then this train here takes people to and from the border, and got a little passengers waiting. I don't know what they're waiting for, but they're waiting. Okay. Research program is finished. Yeah. All right. Fire prevention for industry. Well, what do we want to do? Container standards. Yeah. Well, we can move containers and stuff like that. Air traffic. No, I'm not worried about air traffic. Let's do for residential buildings first. And keep those guys from, you know, burning their houses down and causing issues that way. All right. Let's see where these guys run. No. Okay. Well, everything's working good there. Now, this building and this building are pretty much empty. Same for this one and this one. I think there's this one here. You know, some of these other buildings, this one's getting close to max. That one's up there. Kindergartens are fuller than I eat bowl. Yes, matron, thank you very much. Okay. You know, but yeah. Why are those ones full and the other ones are not as full? Well, we had a lot of people take and quit. Yeah, let's go over here. Yeah, it's still working. It just, yeah. And that's actually just a little bit of redundancy. So. And then all of our food and stuff here gets dropped off here, and then the forklifts take it over to the shop to sell stuff, and yeah, it's just whoever comes into this area and whatnot. This is the downtown, we'll call it. And then got a couple of fields here, which they didn't do none too good last time, but yeah, whatever. Trams, yeah, they're running, doing their thing. All right, now what? I don't know. Our population's growing good. Everything's looking good. January is 62, so that puts us right at the beginning of year 2. Not bad. Yeah, vehicle type bus, okay, but we're not using buses. Nope, no buses. Trains, trams, and trucks for transport, that's about it. Now, would I love to be able to take and do other things with trains and trams and stuff? Absolutely. But actually, I think the U.S. needs to go back to a depot. Ooh, what's that? Tower crane. Back to a depot style system, and this is what it would look like. Okay, so you have one main depot where everything comes in and out, whether it's containers or whatever cargo is there. Which I don't actually need any of that. Crops will ship out of other places. Let's see, wood, chemicals. Fabric, food, explosives, no. And, you know, the livestock I may start exporting a little bit, but I doubt it. So yeah. All right. Now, what else? Thank you very much, matron. All right. So what else do we got going on here? Courts are doing good. This is doing fairly good. Our parking is for high loyalty people. That's just what it is. Yeah, yeah. Another little set of houses right there, just to help try and keep all these running and working and operating. Yeah, we're requiring that everybody is a member of the MuttMutt's Game Room and MuttMutt Outdoor channels before they can purchase a car. Yeah. Yeah, but well, hey, might as well have fun with it, right? All right, power plant's good. Well, I mean, are we producing a huge amount of food? No, not exactly yet. We could get rid of these guys too. Put in a large distribution office over here. Where at? Does it have to have water? No, it just has to have power. So we could go right here and do that. So, cargo, large distribution office. Yeah, need flat terrain. Okay. Let's see if we're lined up here. Come on. Will it? No, it's gonna be bad no matter what. So, that's the only thing about this game. It's like, well, is this straight? I don't know. How do you determine if it's straight in this game or not? But anyway, so we'll get our couple of connections over there, and then we're going to copy tasks to another building. Yep, over there. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. We're going to copy tasks to another building. All right, and yeah, the warehouses. That's meat storage, warehouse, and taking it over to the combined cargo. Yep, I like it. Hey, it's good. All right, now we're going to change the workplace of all the vehicles. There's that one, and that one. Okay, and now we can buy some more vehicles. So there we go. Wait, no. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Well, we just changed the workplace. Okay, and ooh, interesting. Go over here, and how many do we have? It says we got 4 vehicles. Okay, we'll get a couple more covered vehicles because we need lots of covered vehicles, and then a few more refrigerated. Yep, and yeah, there's no vehicles there. There's no vehicles there. Okay, so we can get rid of those. Those are our little freebie distribution offices, and now that we don't need them, we can get rid of them. Yes, matron, their loyalty is low. You've said that over and over and over again. As soon as we've been able to take and say we have loyalty, well, it's been low for you. Alright, so now we can really start draining these warehouses and really keep the production up. Alright, we still got a little bit of crops there. That's what we're trying to do, is mainly just use the crops from there. I think there's a single vehicle. Yeah, that's coming over to there. Alright. Well, let's take and put, let's see. Actually, what we should do is come over here and shrink our vehicles down, because we're good there. Alright, so we're going to load that. Yeah. Oh, well, that's the only thing that's available. Okay. Those warehouses, combined cargo storage. Okay, we're going to unload food and meat and booze, alcohol. Now we're not picking up any livestock yet. We may at some point in time. We may pick up livestock just because, well, if we've got so much that, we don't need to keep doing it. But right now our goal is to keep all of these as empty as possible or as full as possible, and yeah, have that of stuff happen. This guy over here, well, he's not getting cargo from over there. Can I fix that? Well, I think so. Maybe, possibly. The nice thing to use on some of these buildings is they have a, I can put a connection there. They have a weird little deal where they will, get rid of this sidewalk here. There we go. And, gotta get rid of that sidewalk there too, dude. Yeah. If the connections are short enough, then, let's see, factory connection crossing, factory road crossing. Alright, and, yeah. Okay. And let's continue the road, which is just an asphalt road, I believe. Yeah, that one there. Okay, and, then I don't have to have that truck. Well, I will need to have that truck coming over, but we can kind of use our other stuff there. Okay, let's put our sidewalks back in, because, you know, people like using sidewalks better. Oh, can't connect that one up. Can I connect this one up? No. What, is there one in here that does that? I think I do. I think. No, road. Factory connection crossing. Nope, that's a... no, that's rail. Okay, well, people are just going to have to walk along the road there for a little ways, I guess. Yeah. It's a pain. Sometimes some functions of the game are like, wow, this is great, man, and then other ones are like, oh, dude, this sucks. All right, see if we can get that connection there, and then if we do that connection there, and then around over to there. All right. And other people will walk through here, I believe, and then I can connect that up to there. Okay. All right, there we go. Now we can put another connection in here. A new connection. That one, yes. And you are going to only unload crops. All right. So now, if we got any extra crops over here, it'll come over there, and then we'll quit importing. Yes, Matron. Thank you very much. I think that's her new name on this game is Matron, because, like I said, she reminds me of the one from, yeah. Right, so now we don't have a connection to there. Okay, let's see. I guess it doesn't need a connection, right? Underground? Yeah, let's look underground. Okay, yes, we got all that stuff. Okay, yeah, not this one needs a connection. Why that one needs a connection, I don't know. Stopped production. Yeah, that's the small heating plant. That's okay. All right. Put the grid system on here so we can see what all's going on. And there's 3 passengers, no workers on there. Not getting any workers over here. Well, I know they'll walk through here. I know they can. Probably should upgrade that road section though if they're going to have to walk across that. I'm gonna have to look for a modded one of those, the factory connections there, so that they can, yeah. All right, so now we can take our truck that was dropping off here. Let's go find him. Yeah, find you and you. Yeah, okay, and you are going to the distillery. Okay, well, let's put a new stop in here, and you're going to come over there, and you're going to unload, and that's all you're going to do. And then we're going to come into there, and we're going to remove that. Let's see, where are you at? I don't know. Oh, there he is. He just went over into there. All right, so we can get rid of the yeah, delete that stop. Yeah, no, that stop. Yeah, delete it. There we go. Yay. Okay. So now that's just ferrying grain from this set of grain bins over into this set of grain bins to keep grain available. All right. Like that. Yeah. Too late. Yeah. Too late on that one too. Okay. Alright, so let's grab a couple more of the tractors. Yeah. A couple more combines. And then we'll see what goes from there. And come over here. And buy... Oh, no, that's not what I want there. A couple more tractors. And a couple more combines. And then hopefully they will get that stuff all done. Alright. So that makes a shorter jump across, and then that helps to make sure everything there is distributed wherever it needs to go. Right. I like that. That's good. We do have people coming to work. Yes. Yes, they are. They're still coming into work, so I'm happy with that. Now, these roads here, I see these as being one-ways. Okay, so there's a single one-way, well, no, this would be a two-way road, but, you know, these guys should be coming down through here instead of going through there, but, yeah, it is what it is. Global market report. Oh, boy, iron ore's up. Good thing I'm not buying that stuff. All right. Okay, so now we got to come over here, now that I'm thinking about it, and we've got these distribution offices as well. Now, what they do is they help pick up some of the grain, and that's how the grain gets over there. So, actually, I'm going to leave that as it is, because I want the majority of the grain to come over into here. I don't want it to go over there, and yeah, all right. So that's good for now. I'm going to add some more fields here in a bit, and actually I think what will end up happening is I'll expand out over this way with more fields there, and then that way I can take and have the grain come across over this way to here. I don't know if this one, no, I don't think this one has a train loading or not. I don't think it does. But then again, I could have, you know, more wherever there. And since I have a connection across over to this way here, I could actually take and make it to where things get moved. And yeah, all right, I can deal with that. And then I can take and I can put in some more capacity, but right now that's not going to be an issue. All right, let's look and see over this way at our everybody's fed. Loyalty's only 49%. Yeah, that's that. Now this is lifetime deaths and escapes, births, and immigrants. Brought a lot of people in. Thank you very much, Matron. Just because when I was first getting it all going, it was a little weird, a little wonky. But hey, and spring is now upon us. 23 people without job, 28 people, yeah, no one lives there, no one lives there, 23, 24, 20, yeah, how many people, oh yeah, we got a lot of people there, right, well let's see, all related lines, 9, 9, 1, and 8, I wonder if they're not getting spaced out very well. Yeah, I think these guys are not very well spaced out at the exact moment, but there's not a whole lot I can do there. Not exactly, but hey, what I could do is I could create a new line that literally just picks people up and drops them off over here. All right, let's do that. How do we do that? Well, let's see here. Is there lines? Yeah, list of lines. Okay, list of road lines. Create new lines. Let's call this the new custom line. Rename line. This is the food workers line. Not FOD, food, FOOD workers line. Okay. So now, well, we'll make a stop over there. Yeah. And then we'll take and we'll drop off over here. Yeah. And pick up there. And drop off there. And we're good. Yeah. Accept changes. Okay. Now, get rid of that. And let's set it. Let's see here. There's our, nope. There. That's our tram depot. because we got tons of people coming down here to work, but we're not getting people over to the other one as well. All right, purchase new vehicle, tram, yeah, 83 passengers, 42 miles an hour. Works for me. Let's start with 4. No, let's just go 8. There we go. All right. And then, yeah, stop production. Okay. Let's come over here and all related vehicles, food workers line. Yeah, and let's pin that in place so I can close this. Excellent. And now we can take and we can zoom in here a little bit and set vehicle to line. Pink. Vehicle must be the same type. Oh, that's a food workers line. Huh? What's going on here? Huh. Oh, road vehicle. Okay. Okay. Messed up. Let's go over there. Food workers line. And delete line. Yeah. Rail lines. Okay. There it is. All right. Create new line. We'll call that food workers line. All right. Food workers. We'll call it food workers transport. Okay. Yes. Save that. All right. And pin that in there. All right. And come up over here. Actually, we could set a vehicle on there. Yeah. Okay. And no, we can't because there's no stops. Okay. Well, we'll do that first then. All right. So pick up there because there's lots of people there that want to go to work, and we'll drop them off there. Okay. And then we'll come over here and we'll pick up people that are working there. And we'll come over here and we'll drop off people there. Yeah, alright, I like that. And then that way people can get over to where they need to go. And then we will copy, set line of vehicle, launch. Yep. And then we'll launch another one. In a few seconds, right? Let him get on down the road. And launch. Okay, and see where that guy is. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, there's one, and there's number 2. Okay, and right, and 3. Yep. And one thing I wish this game would do is automatically space out. That's something that City Skylines does really, really well. So, citizen loyalty is low. Yes, the matron says so. That must be it. All right, and another one. Okay, and we should have some people getting picked up over here pretty soon, maybe, possibly. Yeah, there's one. Okay. All right, and there's one sitting there. We'll add another vehicle to the line. Oh yeah, that'll do it. That's a fairly nice spacing, I think. All right, and there's another one coming in. Yeah. Okay, and that one is almost down the road there, and grab another one there. Because we're going to have a whole lot more people coming in through there. I'll wait until this next guy gets up there. Yep. The waiting game. Fast forward. Oh, wait, no, we're already in fast mode. I actually love playing it in fast mode most of the time. You know, it's like, hey, I want to do this stuff quick. Quick, fast, and in a hurry, right? Maybe, possibly. Something like that. Anyway, alright. And so now we should have somebody coming over here dropping off pretty soon. And yeah, people going over to work. They are making their way across that way. Good. Getting to the sidewalk and getting to the food factories. Excellent. I like it. Now we are going to be losing people from some of the other things. You know, there's probably less people coming over this way to go to work, but I think we're okay right now. Yeah. All right, stop production. Yeah, that's the little plant there. Loyalty's low. Yes, the matron says so. Yeah, this one here, well, I mean, it closes if the temperature's above 59, which it's, you know, kind of around there, but there's no workers. All right, and no party officials. That's because loyalty's not high enough right now. And, you know, the secret police are working their way around, making sure everybody has joined the MuttMutt Outdoors and MuttMutt's game room. And members, yes, you must be a party member to be able to take it and work at the fancy places, right? Kindergartens are full of BS. That's all I can say there, because, you know, there's like, you know, open jobs and open spaces there. Nobody lives there yet, but hey, everything is coming up. I like it. 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 All right, so yeah, people are not waiting long. Nope, they're not. We got students waiting, but that's okay. Everybody's moving around. Distribution offices are working very well, I think. Yeah, because we've got a lot of alcohol, got a lot of food, got a lot of meat in there. Yes. And the farms are doing their thing, and they're taking in and getting stuff going there, and we've got livestock in there. And we've got crops there, kind of, sort of. Alcohol is almost gone there. Food is getting down there, and well, meat storage is full. But there's another truck coming in there to pick that up. So, well, maybe we need to add a couple more refrigerated trucks in here. All right, covered, yes, but refrigerated, okay, that's what we want. Okay, throw 3 more in there and make that happen. That should get this down pretty good, where this can keep really producing. Possibly. Because boy, can these guys cut it up. There we go. Get loaded up, turn around, load up, turn around, load up. Load up, turn around, load up. Yep. All right. 3 tons. Wow, can they produce meat? That's all I can say. Boy, can they produce meat. Well, let's hold on some more. I've got 4 more of those guys. All right. The other thing is that, you know, I guess, well, the trucks kind of haul less tonnage for meat. Nobody on that one. We got 22 workers on that one, and nobody on that one. But hey, 22 workers. Yes. So yeah, that's doing actually very well. Got a lot of people getting out there, doing their jobs, working, and making this stuff happen. So, yes, matron, citizen, loyalty is low. I wish I could just turn her off sometimes. Population has grown to 3230. Nobody 21 or over with their own place alone for children, but wouldn't really call 21 plus children, right? That would be a worker. So, yeah. 7 prisoners. Yeah, they're not doing a whole lot. So that's okay. Workers with lower education, workers with higher education. Yeah, hey, I like it. I think this is doing pretty well, honestly. Well, now what? Okay. We got some grain coming into there, which is coming out of there. All right. Well, I'm going to take and grab this truck there for a second and pin him. Let the game continue, and we're going to add a few more trucks to that for right now. Let's see. Covered, yes. 2. That'll give us 4 total. Let's do 6. That'll give us 6 total. Okay, move this guy over here. Copy to line, and actually don't need that. We'll just do it this way. Now, if you're playing this game and you're wondering how I do that so quickly, you hold down control and they will just automatically go out there and launch as soon as, well, as soon as you hit the button. So, yeah. All right. And why isn't this field being dealt with? Field has low fertility. Well, that's the reason why you have the ability to, you know, apply liquid fertilizer, right? And there's an auto purchase there. Yeah. Approve. Yes. Okay. That. Everything's all right with this farm. Okay. Field requires workers or mechanisms. Yeah. I'll put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10. You got 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You only got 5 fields and you got 10 tractors. What do you think the problem is there, dude? Well, let's see. That one is, well, yeah, that one's good. That one's good. That one's good. That one's, nothing's happening. Okay. There we go. So, is this tractor going to pull into the field? Yes, he is. He's going to get pulled in here and get going, and yay for harvesting. All right. Stop production. Yeah. Okay, Boris. Yeah, the heating plant. That's all right. Variant open. So that's probably for cars and other stuff like that on trains. Well, let's see. What should we start doing? Should we start actually exporting and selling? We could. Does it make it worthwhile? Well, we got a ton of meat in this thing, man. Are we going to use all that? Probably not. We're only using about 4% of storage in this thing. It's massive. I love the mods with, you know, like massive ability to store and stuff. But we're at about 50%. So let's go ahead and build a train in here. Let's sell some stuff. We need a refrigerated. Yeah. Tram. No. Boxcar livestock. Boxcar. Motor car. Tram. I don't see refrigerated in there. Did you? I don't know. DP set. ERP1. Garage mixer. No, there is no refrigerated cars. Let's see in here. Diesel, electric, open hopper. Yeah. Cement tank. Yeah. Boxcar. Yeah. No refrigerated boxcar. Ooh. Well, I guess I can't export meat yet. That's all right. Eventually, I'm going to have to. Well, actually, what I could do is I could start exporting livestock, but you know, I just don't want to do that yet. Motor car, track builder. Yeah, open hopper, tram, boxcar, diesel, yeah. And waste car. Well, that's not going to happen. That's all right. So we're moving our grain storage. Yeah. W50 road crane, good, excellent. New vehicle type. Yeah, it's just a little tiny thing. Yeah. Okay. Well. All right. How many people got? 36. What are we doing for workers over here? Are we? Well, we're actually doing pretty low. Yes, major. We've got a whole bunch over there, though. Hey, what do we got coming in? We got 22 workers coming in. Okay, all right. Okay. Yep, they're picking up. They're working away. All right. And that's the reason why, you know, it'd be nice if they had line spacing and stuff like that going on in here. But it is what it is. What can I say? You know, I can't change the way things work, right? There we go. All kinds of people getting picked up. Yep. Okay. And we got more people getting picked up. And hey, there we go. We got students and stuff getting picked up to go to school so they can do their thing there, which is probably here. All right. We're researching fire prevention. Yeah, we got some party officials in there. Good. Yep. Hey, I like it. I think it. Hey, research workers finished. All right. Tourism analysis. analysis. Well, we could start bringing in tourists. What do we need? Well, we're going to need a hotel. Right. Where would be a good, well, this would be a good area for it, you know, to have tourists down in here. Just got a few things. Oh, can't enjoy sports. Well, that's where you need to go to the other place, man. All right. And let's get rid of that. Well, let's consider or continue on our fire prevention stuff, because we have lost a couple of buildings to fire. Only got a few shoppers there. Yeah, got doctors and ambulances, so they can deal with that. Right. Let's get the loyalty up there. All right. Population is doing pretty good so far. I'm pretty happy with that. But let's bring in a couple of experts and some immigrants, and yeah, that way we got now we got people working for the secret police. That's what we need. We got police officers over here, which is excellent, because they can get out there and do what they need to do. And these guys can do what they need to do, and yeah. All right. So the deal with these two buildings is they were not able to get over to this area here to be able to work. So they're going to be kind of like local area workers. These guys can. It's a distance, but they'll get there, and so will these guys. They'll walk about just under 1,600, I think, is what they'll walk, using mainly sidewalks. That's just not reaching it for whatever reason. I wonder if that would change if I did things. Nah, probably not. Okay, well let's do some beautification. Increasing government loyalty. 3.1, 4.5 for 16. 3.1 for 5, 4.5 for, yeah, 8, there we go. That's it. Mr. Lennon, you are the man. There we go there. And we can throw another one over here. Yeah. All right. And why not throw another? Well, let's this way. No. Connect up to there. Where do we want to go? I don't know. We do that. Yeah, just have a connection there, kind of, sort of. Not necessarily an outside connection, but I don't think that guy can actually, get burned down. Can he? Yeah, let's go there. Okay, keep it tight. Yeah. Go there. Oh, there. Oh, there. There you go. And then if we do that, then there's a good connection. Excellent. Right, connect over there. And excellent. All right, stop production. Yes, thanks, boys. Okay. Got more people waiting over there. A few less over this way. But we do have more structures that are able to get over that. We've only got the one little parking lot there. And yeah. Yeah. Another parking lot there. Excellent. Let's see. How are we doing over here? Still doing good. Yeah, we're producing a ton of stuff. 115. Wow. Nice. Yes, matron. The loyalty is too low. We'll fix that. There. And yeah, Lenin statues. Mr. Lenin came up with the Soviet Marxist policy. There. Get them doing, yeah. There. Sure. And let's throw some more in here because, well, hey, more influence is more influence, right? Flame, children's playground. Okay, yeah, that'll be good. 656 feet. Sure, why not? Right there, next to the ish. If I can squeeze it in there. Yeah. Squeeze. There. Okay. And piece of sidewalk this way. There. Right there. Good. Hey, now we've got a way to walk through there to get to. Why are you guys going into the power shack? What is going on there? Huh. Something bad. Ain't doing something right. I mean, well, who goes out to the power shack, right? To take and do things? People doing bad things. Power strip. Okay. Let's get there. Playground. Hey, there we go. Put that in there. Put another one there. Well, let's put the big one there. Big one. There we go there. Add in some sidewalks. You to there. You over to there. There. Across the road. Alright. What else should we do? Throw another playground over here. Yeah. Vehicle type. That's alright. We're not too worried about that, maybe. Well, let's throw another playground here, maybe. We could throw a big one here. Large. Yeah. Oh, come on. Quick. There you go. Sometimes your fingers are too fast for your clickety, clickety. Woo! Hey, what happened? I don't know. Okay, now, so we assemble concrete. That one? No. So we're going to do that. Okay. What else do we got in here? Eternal flame. Oh, yeah, I like that. I like that. Throw that guy there. This guy. Hey, yeah, we can do that. We could have the eternal flame connect right up there. Alright. And then we can take another piece of sidewalk over across this way to there. Yeah, sit stop production, Boris. I know, I understand. Connect up over there. Alright. And so, yeah. 1% unemployment, yeah. Due to no workplace. Well, we're going to fix that real soon. University education. People want more education for university level. The university's right there, but we don't have party officials. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's go into our residential stuff. Flats for workers, 87, 89. Quality, 75, 82. 55, 50. Yeah, we want high quality. Let's go in there. What do we got there? 50 workers, 78, 82. New vehicle type. That's going to be another tower crane. Nice. Okay. Yeah, nobody getting in or out there. Okay. What about there? Nope. Nobody there neither. Alright. Well, I'm sure these guys will pick somebody up and bring it back over somehow. Yeah. There are fewer sellers than required. Well, that's because nobody can buy the stuff. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, that's 50 to 75. Okay. Well, let's see here. Maybe we should restrict that. Yeah, let's restrict that. You gotta have high marks there. Okay, and you guys are gonna go to work over there. That's just what it is. Don't like it? Too bad. Go somewhere else. Okay. Yeah, 50% government loyalty. Yeah, that's because somebody's been, yeah, matron. Okay, thank you. All right. Maybe we should put in some stuff over here too that makes their stuff boosted. Yeah, we could do that. Get a little bit of propaganda going right here, right outside the train station. Yeah. There we go. There. Yes. Where else? Over here. Sure. What show does a British woman only have an English accent when she says one word? Sure. Any guesses? Frasier. Just weird things I think of from time to time. Oh, yeah, we can do that. Does it have a sidewalk connected up? I don't know, I can't tell you. Yes, it does. Alright. There we go, there. Okay. And we got our heating plant there. And we got our heating plant there. And, yeah. Hey, I'm liking it. These guys got food and no clothes or electronics. No alcohol either. That's because we don't need alcohol. All right. Well. Okay. The fire station. Yeah, the firefighters are working, doing their thing. Hopefully. Right now, let's see here. Fields are being grown, yes, and their fertility is being boosted using fertilizers. Okay, and that place is being drained over to here. So we're doing actually really pretty good there. We're still importing some stuff there, but that's what it is. And we can slaughter cattle like you wouldn't believe. That's just, yeah. I mean, it's like, hey, look, they come in here, they get loaded over into here, and then they pork chops, steaks. Go for a steak right now. I only wish some days. But yeah, that's really pretty good, I think. Okay. Right now, can we connect up another road to that? No. Only comes in and out there. Okay. And we got this stop here, which is kind of in the way to connect another road. What if we come down this way? Well, we can do that. Okay. Well, that'll give us another road connection there. Let's get rid of that stop. Yep. We'll have to. Whoa, dude! What are you doing there? Okay, and road. Yeah, that's tram road. Road with tram track. Yes. Okay, and there we go. There. Get that fixed. Why this stuff here, didn't, I don't know. Okay, and we'll connect an asphalt road over this way. Well, go out to there for right now. And, yeah, alright, stop production. Okay, that's stop production. Now what? Oh no, dude. Just telling you, right? Okay, fields. Well, let's see. Big field? Nope, won't fit. Won't fit. Oh, yeah, hey, it'll fit there. Well, I mean, it'll get cut off, but that's all right. I don't know if it'll. Yeah, the power lines it'll go through under there. Won't fit there though. Okay. Medium field. Well, medium field will fit right there. Okay. Can I put another medium field over this way? Yes, you can. Hey, I like it. Get you lined up there. And boom, good. Yay. All right. Did it? Boy, that's not a very good medium field. Matron says loyalty is low. Uh-oh. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. That's not gonna work. It's weird, actually. It should have built in there, but okay. Small field. Yep. There you go. There. Or there. Or over there. No. Oh, hey. What if we go this way? If we go that way, then we can squeeze it. Well, let's see if the medium field will squeeze in there. It says it will. Okay. Yeah, it might overlap a little bit there, but that's okay. And do the same thing there. And do the same thing there. Hey, all right. Now we got some fields. Okay. Yeah, and they're getting to work there. Okay. What field did this get assigned to? Assigned fields. It's just those 5. Okay. Let's assign that one and that one. Yeah, that's good. Okay. All right. Yep. Okay. Yeah, because I can use that one to do some stuff to bring it over to here, I think. Kind of, yeah. I don't want to. If you put one of these junctions in here, stuff will no longer automatically push from one building to the other. So that's the reason why I do that. And see, depot system. All you have on the road is large vehicles. You've got your tram vehicles bringing people around where they need to go, and then you've got your loaded vehicles taking stuff where it needs to go, taking it from the processing plants and other places like that. And then anything that needs to go further than your current facility area town ends up being put onto a large train or something of that sort and sent out from there. Sadly, we don't have the ability to send meat out that way. So, right. Well, I guess I know there's got to be refrigerated cars. I guess they're just not available yet. All right. Okay. Well, we can do some stuff going over that way, getting over to here, or we can just rely on what we have available for right now. Actually, I would say that this area here is kind of a success. We've still got certain things that aren't really great, but secret police, missing agents. Let's limit your loyalty to there. Yeah. All right, and then we're gonna send you to work there and there. And let's see, that's the school. Yeah. There. Yeah. And kindergarten. Yes. And where else? Where do we want to send them to work? Well, yeah, that'd be a good place. The orphanage. Let's drop that down just a little bit. Quite as pretty. Yeah. Okay. I like it. That'll keep. It'll make sure that we keep people going to work over there. All right. So, what's gonna happen here? Well, this is MuttMutt, or MuttMutt. I don't know what you want to call it. Now, yes, these other things that it says, those are neighborhoods. This is the town. This is the whole city, and these are like the neighborhoods. Okay, well, now what? Well, we're producing food. We're producing all kinds of good stuff. We've got water. We've got sewer. The sewer is going out over here. And, being discharged over here to this area here, which is going over to, I don't know, Russia? Yeah, Russia. We'll call that Russia. Especially with all the stuff they're doing right now, they deserve some sewage getting sent over there. Yeah, I know. There's bad things happening all the way around. I don't like it in any way, shape, or form, but there's nothing I can do about it. You know, I wish take and sit everybody down and take them over to Vegas for some hookers and blow and say, hey, look, work it out, dude. You know, be better, right? Well, we'll see what happens. Who knows? Anything could happen. So, right. Next episode, next time. Let's see. What are we gonna do? Well, we need to start producing some other stuff, and to do that other stuff, well, we need to have another area similar to this one. We need to have housing. We need to have a downtown area with our storage and all our rail connections and our distribution offices. And then, well, what are we going to produce? Well, let's see here. Things that we should be producing. Well, we could be producing steel and aluminum and concrete and bricks and wood and chemicals and boards and uranium and fabric and clothing, electrical, mechanical, all this good stuff, right? Yeah. Right. Well, what part of that are we going to produce? I don't know. Kind of need to do some raw materials for that. Well, what's the raw materials that we need? Well, electric comp. We're going to need plastics. That's oil. Okay. Chemicals need oil and wood. Alright. Well, what do we have available? What do we have available? Let's see. Advanced industry. Okay. Well, we can't do anything there and all that other than space for vehicle storage. Metallurgy. Well, we can produce steel and well, we can produce iron. We can mine the iron ore and we can process the iron ore. Can't do much beyond that. Fossil fuels. We can pull up the oil. We can't do much with that. We can pull up coal. Alright. No chemical. No plastics yet. Wood. Yeah, we can produce wood. Clothing factory. Well, we can start working on clothing. They do need crops. We can export crops over to another place for cloth. And for now, we can buy chemicals, and then we can produce clothing. Ooh, well, that's kind of a nice idea. We could do a little bit of farming over there, mainly just for crops too. We could bring that in, and yeah, we'll need water, and then we could have fabric factory and clothing factory, cement plant. Can we make cement? Well, we need gravel and coal. All right. And then we could, do concrete. Right, yeah. And we've already done our food stuff. We've got our food production going. We're not producing our own synthetic fertilizer, but yeah, we've got a lot of other stuff happening there, and we can expand on that as we need to. New vehicle type. Yep. Okay. So, clothing it is. So we need, fabric. We need crops, chemicals, water, and we export fabric, and then we can bring in fabric and have clothing. And we could probably do wood too. So let's do that. We'll do wood cutting and fabric and clothing. Chemicals we can probably produce elsewhere. And what we're going to do is we're going to take and we're going to ship food from here over to wherever we're going to do that. Well, let's see. Let's see what we've got available here. Yeah, we don't have any of that stuff. Well, let's make sure that we don't have anything in the area when we pick it. All right, let's go over here to fossil fuels and coal mine. Yeah, yeah. There's no coal. There's a little bit there maybe. No, quality of source 0. Quality of source 0. Quality of source 0. Okay, that's a good one. Oil. Let's see. Yeah, pump jack. Yeah, no oil. No oil. No oil. No oil. Okay, yeah, but we said we were going to do gravel too, right? No, wooden clothing. Yeah. Well, here we go. There's a good area for that, right? And it's just a shot right straight across the river over to here. So yeah. Well, let's build a road here, maybe, possibly. All right. Yeah. I like the whole idea there. Well, let's do that real quick. We'll take and well, we're gonna come across there with a bridge. So let's do. Well, we're just gonna grab an asphalt road here. It's gonna come off this way here. Is that straight? Well, I hope so. And we'll come over here and see if we can make that straight too. Yes. And then we need to build a bridge. Yeah. Concrete bridge. Yeah. 62. Not gonna build. Tram track in between the two. Okay, come on over here. 43, 62. Oh, we'll just build this in concrete. All right. So there we go there. Hills causing obstruction. Yeah, 20 feet, 30 feet, 39, 49. Yeah, let's there, and do the same thing there. 39. I think that's where I went to on the other one. With 1%, and there we go there. All right, come across over here. Ooh, that's 47. Is it? Ah, the other one's not high enough. Okay, let's go to there and down to 0. Yeah. All right. Down 41 feet. Okay. Let's see here. It looks the same. It's not, but it looks that way. All right. Okay. Come back over here. Asphalt road up to there. Yeah. All right. Connect our bridge up to here, which is there. No, that's road still. Okay, break that. There we go. Alright, now we can come over here. Let's see. E, not Q. E raises it up. Let's see here. Alright. 42, 36. 36, 42, 30. Wait, no. Close enough. Alright, and then get over to here. 21 feet there. Yeah, no. Wait, I mean, it looks the same height, but... Alright, and then we'll come down here. Too much of a grade. Yeah, this is much higher there than now. What is going on there? Sheesh. I don't know. Well, let's see. Yeah, that's not. It's way too high. Get rid of that. Come on. Just want to make this nice, man. All right. There we go. There. Okay, we're just going to go up 3. Okay, now we're going to come across here to, yeah, azimuth there, 0, yeah, to there, and then we're going to connect up to there, and we're going to go down. Other way for down. And all right, that's what it's going to be. Okay. So now, well, what do? We're going to take and put in a roundabout and get ready to start building over here too. Let's see, road with tram track. Yeah, there we are. And start off there. Make a nice big circle. 400 and... yeah, that'll work. Get rid of that little section there. And bring it off over that way. And there we are. Connect up our asphalt road here. And here. And there we go. Yay! We can probably bring water across over this way. But we might want to just take and bring in our own water that way too. Or we could take and we could, this could be our water production area. You know, we can pump water all over, right? And they're only producing, you know, what they need there. So good, excellent. Yeah, we'll do that. So next time, what are we going to call this? I don't know. Well, let's see here. Let's see what the road brings us. The road is going to bring us something, and that looks. Well, let's rename this. Gregordita. Well, let's call this Mutt Riodita. Oh, not nut. M-U-T-T. M-U-T-T. There we go. Mutt Riodita. That's it. That's what the name of this city is going to be. It's going to be the city across the river, and this is where we're going to produce wood and clothing. Maybe a few other things. But yeah, that's where it's going to be. We'll probably put our main town center intersection in here somewhere and branch off from there and continue our greenfield experiment where our housing is separate from our working areas there and there, and we are going to use a distribution system like they used to use way back in the day. We're going to use trains to actually take and move things where we need them. That includes people, so we will actually be taking and get rid of all those. We'll be taking and we'll be loading up people there and bringing them across the river. Over on this side, we're going to have another university. We'll have our certain resources that we need, but we are going to actually have a small cargo station there and a rail distribution office. I think I can build one of those. Let's see here. Rail, yeah. Railway for cargo, yeah. Refueling, no. Depot, citizens, no. Let's see here. Cargo, general cargo. Distribution, yeah. Train distribution. Oh, well, yeah, we'll have to research that, which we can do right there as soon as that's over. So we'll research our railway distribution office so that we can take and we can load stuff up from there and bring it on over here across the river and distribute it out. Yeah, that's it. It's going to be a bit boring on the next one, but hey, you know, if you want to see how I build and make everything work, and that's just, that's awful. Awful, 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 awful. Why did it do that? I don't get it. It just kept going uphill. There it's nice. There it's awful. Alrighty, so that's it for today. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Please take a second to hit the like button. Maybe even subscribe if you kind of enjoyed it. I'm kind of reviving my channel a little bit, and well, we'll see what's going to happen. If you want to see some of the other things that I've been doing, well, MuttMutt Outdoors, that's actually where I go outside, and I've got a lot of content over there. I scuba dive. I love being in the water, and so, you know, that's what I do there. Some other ones that I'm going to be working on, well, the MuttMutt's Folding Table Workshop. Yeah, well, I'm a geek, and so I like to do things and build things, and well, let's do that. If we bring that down over to there, and so you know, in the folding table workshop, well, that's just what I'm gonna do. I'm if I'm building something, yeah, no, let's see here, there. Let's see. Uh, is it kind of? No, it still needs to go up one more. Okay. Okay, get rid of that. And that's one I'm going to be working on here soon. Um, there we go, 30 feet. Okay, I can deal with that. And connect over to there. Yay! It's better. It's better. Better is better is better is better. Yeah. All right. So yeah, you know, that's where I'm going to be having some different projects that I'm doing and building and working on, and well, I'm actually working on putting in my own solar system, so that'll be a good place. And MuttMutt's Bar and Grill, not doing a whole lot there yet, but I will be eventually when I get my kitchen redone. Working on a house is, yeah, a major undertaking, but I'll be doing some of that stuff. And I actually do have a couple of recipes that I'll be going over. But if you have questions or you know, wonder about any of that type of stuff, go over to muttmutt.us and look through. And there's a blog there that says I've been thinking. I'm a geek. I think about a lot of different stuff, and well, let's just say that you might have some fun with that. Anyway, take it easy. Have fun. Not too much fun, you know. Hopefully, right? Okay. Uh, and pull up my stuff for OBS Studio. Yay! Alright, well, I'm going to take it out of here, and I'll catch you guys later. Don't have too much fun out there.